Wednesday afternoon, our nation's capital was breached after a rally to overturn the Electoral College results.
Here in Davison, new images were revealed last month on the brand new Performing Arts Center.
Plus, for the first time in Davison history, high school football will be playing during the winter sports season. DTV News starts right now.
If you missed our bond updates from our online newscasts in December, we have a look at our new Performing Arts Center. Good morning, Davison. I'm Jillian Tate.
And I'm Emily Ferrante. The new auditorium is going to be state-of-the-art. Check it out. We will have seating that will fit up to 1,000 people in new band and vocal classrooms. It will also have a nice glassed-in hallway connecting it to the high school. These drawings sure look amazing and is going to be a great new addition to our district.
4 people have died following the violent protests on Wednesday afternoon when the U.S. Capitol was breached by an angry mob. The rioting began in Washington, D.C. after a rally hosted by President Trump and his followers urging Congress to not certify the results of the November presidential election. Lawmakers hid under their chairs for safety as the rioters made their way inside the building. Eventually, members of Congress were escorted to safety. That night, lawmakers reconvened and did certify Joe Biden as the next president of the United States.
Seniors, it's time to vote for superlatives during mock elections. You should have received an email yesterday with a voting form. Voting ends in 1 week. Plus, don't forget to vote for class flower, song, and motto by today. The next important date to remember is February 1st when senior headshots are due.
Parking on campus is a privilege, so if you have an assigned parking spot, please park in it. That being said, if someone is parked in your assigned parking spot, take a picture of the license plate and park in the front drop-off area. Go to the office and get a temporary parking pass for the day. The office will then take care of the parking spot stealer.
Coming up, Mason Palmentier has the lowdown for tomorrow's big regional finals football game.
Plus, what winter sports are starting back up and looking for members.
Into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown.
Just like we wear helmets during game time to protect us. We wear something off the field, too.
Only you can say you're Davison made, which means staying safe and following the rules.
Just like you, we've been waiting all summer for sports and school to come back around.
But we still have to do our part beating COVID-19 by wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask will help keep you and everyone around you safe.
We're all on the same team.
So mask up, Cards.
And then some.
Davison is going for the upset.
For that strong arm.
Game day is almost here. The Davison football team is set to play for the first time in 2 months tomorrow, and we have the details. Good morning, Davison. I'm Mason Palmentier. This first-time matchup between the Cards and Detroit Catholic Central will bring 2 undefeated teams head-to-head, with both teams winning out in the regular season. It's DCC's first regional title game since 2017, while Davison has a chance to make it back-to-back in regionals after beating Utica Eisenhower 35-7 last year on that snowy night in Brandon. This game also presents a new spin on things for the Cards, with a new face filling the quarterback position in the absence of Brendan Sullivan. Senior wide receiver Deion Brown will be taking over at QB tomorrow for the Cardinals. After being one of Sullivan's main targets throughout this season, it'll be a role reversal, with Brown tossing the picks into his teammates now. We won't be airing the game tomorrow, but you can catch it on Fox Sports Detroit at 1 p.m., and you can stay updated on our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube if you can't catch their live broadcast. Although it's a big turn of events for the Cards, Deion Brown taking over at quarterback isn't the first time a Davison wideout has taken the role of QB. As a sophomore, Brendan Sullivan was catching passes before throwing them full-time the following season. DTV got to have a sit-down interview with Sully about his career at Davison and moving on to Northwestern. Here's a sneak peek of it where he talks about why he dons the number 6 on the field.
Yeah, that's kind of my motivation on the field is number 6. His name's Shane Cantu. I wear it for in his memory, and he was one of my favorite players that my dad coached. And he has since passed away, so I kind of, take on his memory and his honor and then wear that on the field.
You can catch the full interview later today on our YouTube channel, DTV News. Good luck at Northwestern, Brendan, and go Cards. Even though most fall sports are behind us now, you can still commemorate them with your individual and team pictures from this past season. Any fall athletes who haven't picked up their pictures yet should swing by the athletic office before or after school to make sure you get them. Moving into winter sports, boys basketball tryouts are coming up quick. For January 16th to 17th, tryouts will be held in the DHS gym. Freshmen will go from 4 to 6 p.m., and sophomores, juniors, and seniors will go from 6 to 8 p.m. There will also be some optional workouts from 8:30 to 9:30 on both days, in the AM that is, if you want to work in the game a bit beforehand. You have to be sure to get your gold card and the paperwork with it in the athletic office before January 15th. All athletes must bring their own water, mask, and gold card, and you have to wear your mask at all times during tryouts. For any boys looking to swim this year, the first day of practice is right around the corner as well. It'll be on January 18th from 2:30 through 4:30 at the DAC. The practices that follow throughout the month of January will be at the same time besides meet days. Good luck to any basketball players and swimmers. That's all for me in sports, but how's our weather going to shape up this weekend for the football team, Trevor?
It's going to be cold. That's all you can expect really in January because it's the first time the football team is playing in January. Good morning, Davidson. My name is Trevor Turney, and here's weekend's weather. So today is going to be a high of 31 and a low of 21, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 35 and a low of 20, partly cloudy. And then finally on Sunday is going to be a high of 32 and a low of 23, cloudy. That's it for today, Davidson. It's time to take it back to the desk.
News is happening all around you, and what better way to get to know your community than by hearing its stories? Head to our website, dtvnews.org, to read articles and to stay updated on all things Davison. And for quick, on-the-go news updates, head to our Facebook and YouTube at DTV News, or our Twitter and Instagram at DTV_official. So I am super excited that our boys are back in action tomorrow.
Oh, me too, for sure. It's definitely been an exciting year, and this one's definitely different, but I think it's a good different. I just wish that we could all be there, be filming it live, but at least you can still watch on Fox Sports Detroit.
True that.
Well, Nathan, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.